Then you're gonna need the JBL Sound Boost mod, which increases the sound of the phone. My last word review of the Moto Z Force. So here we have it. This is the Moto Z Force. This is a Droid phone for Verizon. Motorola has made a phone that is absolutely the best Motorola phone they've ever made. This is a really strong phone with a real big chassis. This is a phone that feels good in the hand because it got some weight to it. And the reason why it has weight, it has a big battery. The battery really gives some tremendous battery life, and we'll talk about that later. But let's go into the screen. 560 by 1440 AMOLED display, and may I say, this display is on point. This display have a good saturation. This display have some good lighting in bright sunlight. It looks good. It gets bright enough, it gets dim enough to conserve a little bit of battery life. AMOLED screens are definitely good in battery life. Quad HD just looks awesome. You get a maximum PPI on this phone. This is awesome. It comes with a shatterproof display. Shatterproof display means no matter how you drop this phone, it shouldn't shatter, it shouldn't break. That's awesome. Also, you have Moto display. You're in the shop, you're getting your nails done, or your hands are wet, or whatever the case may be, you don't want to touch your phone. Just wave your hand over and you can see your time, you can see your notification, and you can even take a peek at your notification without opening up the phone. That's awesome. As we look in the front, we have a 5 megapixel camera here with flash. Now I wish it was 8 megapixels, but for your selfie shots to share on Instagram and all your social networks, that's enough. But Motorola has took it one step further and added a flash. This flash makes a big difference because if you're in a party and you need that shot, especially with this wide angle, you can get you and your friend in that shot. If you're in a car, you just want to take that quick selfie, there you go. You got the flash. And you could also turn on the flash and just have it on. That's awesome. Fingerprint scanner, absolute boss. This is one of the fastest, one of the most accurate fingerprint scanners on the market today. Damn good. Now, when it comes to the back, look at the back. The back has a beautiful design. You have a black bezels top and bottom. You have the Motorola logo, no longer a dimple, and that's okay. You got the pins at the bottom, which the pins at the bottom, they add character. You have what everybody's been talking about with this phone. You have the camera hump. And the camera hump serves a purpose. The camera hump holds in the mods. That's awesome. You got the flat tire look in this circular camera setup, Droid logo. You have laser autofocusing, and these dual LED flash in the flat tire area is awesome. This camera, 21 megapixels, takes some awesome pics. They really look good, really look saturated. Maybe a lot of people would say oversaturated, but that is what people like. That is how Samsung has stayed in command in camera, by oversaturating the pictures. Let's take a look. Pictures, they come out real good, and I actually like the video on this camera. The video's not bad. It's definitely not the best, but it's not bad on the market. So video and the video stabilization is okay. Now, when you're talking about the look of the phone, one of the biggest complaints is you get a little bit of smudges, you get a little bit of fingerprints, but you can always set up your phone a certain way by adding a mod. You can buy different color mods, you can buy wood mods, you can buy leather mods, and you get them all motormaker.com, and they look good. USB Type-C at the bottom, which gives you fast turbo charging. The phone charges up very fast, especially for a 3500 milliamp hour battery. This is on point. And when you add in the Incipio power pack, which also serves as wireless charging, you can go an incredible amount of time with this phone. The battery life on this phone will obliterate every other phone you had in battery life. This is awesome. So you can easily go a good 6 to 7 hours just with the Incipio pack, and your phone would stay at 100%. After that, you can look forward to under heavy use the rest of your day, probably even till the next day. I also did battery life reviews on the phone and the Incipio pack. The cat is the Pokemon. Alright, so we're gonna do battle. Bang. There you go. On this Moto mod. Now this takes us into the 3.5 millimeter jack. There is none. The USB Type-C doubles. You have a little dongle that doubles. Type-C extender port to 3.5 millimeter jack. Let's listen to that sound. The only problem is sometimes I leave the house without the dongle, so it's gonna take a little bit getting used to. So we only have a single mono speaker on the top. So let's listen to the sound of this one speaker at the top of the phone, even though we're used to two. The sound on the speaker a little bit tinny, still clear, still have a pretty good sound, but the volume is just not there like in other Motorola phones. But as adequate as the speaker is, it's still not going to be enough for most people. So if you're most people and you want a little bit more sound, then you're going to need the JBL Sound Boost mod, which increases the sound of the phone. Built-in kickstand. This is gonna be what you need to entertain yourself. Thinking about a break, giving you it all. When the summer's free, just met you last fall. Now every single day and night I'm thinking about you. So once you add that mod, it changes the whole complexion of the phone. You got your Samsung Note 7 that's come out with an iris scanner. No need for iris scanners when you have a fast fingerprint launcher. Note 7's coming out with a pen. A little pen doesn't serve any purpose like a mod. When you can add a speaker mod and blow the doors off of every other phone, now you're a boss. While everyone else is plugging in at the airport, you can add in a mod and be the battery boss that you always wanted to be. Now when it comes to grip, everybody flocks to D brand to get a D brand skin on their phone. Everybody flocks when they want to change their look to get a case. No need for that, because Motorola got all these type of different mods where you could change the look of your phone. So this is an excellent phone for the price. This is flagship territory, and it doesn't come cheap. This is the baddest phone on the planet right now. And with its ShatterShield, this is the strongest phone on the planet right now. This phone, no matter how you slam it, no matter how you drop it, this screen will not shatter, will not break. This is awesome. Motorola, do a little shake, little chop chop, flash on, flash off. This is awesome. You want to launch your camera? You just flicker the wrist and you launch your camera and you take a picture. There is no phone like this right now. So Apple can come out with anything that they want. They're not beating Motorola because this is the modular phone and this is the future. So pretty much with that, this is my review of the Moto Z4. There you go. Finally. I missed. Oh. This. Got it. That was hard. Gotcha.